Hey, welcome back to Always Learning. And what are we doing today? Today we are learning how to cut glass. I've got some spare pieces of glass, so I'm just going to show you how to cut glass real quick. It's not real hard. We used to do it back in art class. What you're going to need is you're going to need a glass cutter. I'll put a link in the description below. You can order one on Amazon, or Hobby Lobby has them, or I think even Lowe's carries them, or Home Depot. But you're just going to want to take your glass. You're going to want to get something like cardboard, or you're going to want to get carpet to lay it on so it's got a little bit of a bounce to it. You're going to need a marker, use a grease pencil too, and a straight edge. And you're simply going to take a straight edge or your ruler here, and you're going to mark it. So simply going to mark it here 20 inches. And then come down at the bottom and mark it 20 inches. Then you're simply going to want to line up whatever straight edge you're going to use with that. And you got to leave a little bit of room. You see here, here's your blade. And this little part at the end is a diamond roller. And that diamond roller is what's going to score the glass to allow you to break it. And then these little notches you can put on the end, the glass between them, and snap it off. And it's also got a little ball that you can tap it. You always want to wear glasses anytime you're working with glass, and gloves, because I cut my hand earlier. It's pretty simple to do. But you want to make sure, and you can either push it or pull it, it's your preference, but you want to leave enough room so that the side of it will actually cut right on your line, okay? And then you simply score it once. Then you're going to take, I use like a dowel rod. And a lot of people do this, so we'll go ahead and do it as well. You flip the glass over gently. This actually makes it work better, supposedly, so we'll go ahead and do it that way. You flip it over, line back up your straight edge. Make sure you're on that line, and then you're gonna score it again. Now that you've scored it twice, it actually cut the glass, but it cut it that time, but you can also, we'll do it again real quick just to show you what it will look like if you only do one side, what can happen. But you can score two sides, especially if you're using thicker glass, you'd want to do it. So we'll just score one side this time, and then we'll snap it, show you how to snap it. Okay, we'll get it straight here. We'll do 7 this time. So we've got it at 7. Come down here, cut this piece. You can do this with mirror. If you do a mirror, you've got to cut through the back with like an X-Acto knife on that same line, because it's kind of got a backing on it, and so it'll make it easier to snap so you don't tear the paper. And then you simply are going to line this up again. Make sure you got enough room for the tool, and then like I said, you can either push it or pull it. We always learn to pull it, so I'll make that sound. If it doesn't make that sound, you know something's wrong. Then you're going to stick a dowel rod, or you can put it on the edge of a table. Like I said, you always want to kind of wear gloves. And you're going to put it in there, press that down, and then just gently pop it one side, and you've got 2 clean pieces of glass. So I'll show you again how, if you want to use the edge of the table, you can, but like I said, it's pretty simple, especially with thin glass. You can make it for a picture. If you got a big picture frame, you want to do a different one, you can. So here we go. The tool really does all the work. You just line it up. We're gonna mark it at 12. We're gonna mark this side at 12. Line the tool back up. So kind of lay that on there so you can make sure it's gonna be right on the line you want, and then we'll push it this time. It works so well. Came back, scored it. Okay, now we'll go to the edge of the table and use the edge of the table. Press this side down and then keep your wrist back, pop it there. One swick break. Like I said, this tool, I'm pretty sure it is designed, you want to grab the glass and use it to pop it, you can, but your hand works better. Also, if you need to break off little pieces, like it didn't quite break clear, you can. But that's it, that's how you cut glass. This tool's like $3. If you're needing to take like just a small edge off something, you can do that as well. I'm not even gonna mark it, I'm just gonna come in here and take this small little edge off. And then with that, you can either use pliers or, like I said, you can use this tool. Put your little dowel rod, give you a little bit and get it off, keep it off the table, and then just pop those little pieces off. You always want to sand it too. Just take a piece of sandpaper and sand those edges. But like I said, if you want to cut something to put in a picture frame, you can. That's how you cut glass. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.